Hello, America. Today I want to talk about something I did for nearly 30 years. It's how I made my living. It's what I had to retire from when I became disabled. I drove a truck for nearly 3 decades. I enjoyed it. Um, some people hate it. Some people love it. I loved it. There were times, I would say I didn't, but you running down the road and somebody in a car cuts you off and you get a little heated. It happens because you can't stop on a dime. You people in cars need to remember that. Big truck cannot stop on a dime. If you cut him off, he's liable to hit you. Nothing he can do about it. It's not out of meanness. It's just physics. I had a lot of good friends. A lot of people I met working on docks, working at these companies I went to, especially the regulars when I had a route, going to the same place every day. It was a really fun time in my life. It supported my family. It supported my lifestyle. It did what it was supposed to do. Plus, I got to see a lot of places I never would have seen otherwise. Got caught in ice storms, snowstorms, 10 different tornadoes. I've counted up. There was actually 10 tornadoes that I got actually physically sitting there looking at them caught in. Pretty scary. A couple of them got real close, but that's part of driving a truck. You experience it all. You see wrecks, you see fatalities, you see things that leave you scarred for the rest of your life. And yes, I've seen some stuff. We all have. We usually don't talk about it, but I'm here to talk with you today about my life as a truck driver. Some of you out there thinking about going into driving a truck today, it's different than it used to be. They're regulating you to death. You can't, it's kind of hard to make a living because you're so regulated. And then at every turn, it's like they're trying to take you out of the truck. That's what happened to me. I walked in on a cane one day because my back was messed up. I was hurting. Did not affect my job performance at all. I actually did the job. It happens. They told me I couldn't work anymore until I got that cleared up, and I couldn't get it cleared up because of one of the issues I have wrong with me that y'all don't want to hear about. It's I have spinal stenosis. I have degenerative back, degenerative joint disease, degenerative disc, rheumatoid arthritis. I can go on. Anyway, my back's fried from all the years of work, what it boils down to, and the diseases. But I was getting the job done. I can say that with pride. I got the job done. There were times when I had a hard time because of it. I've had to change jobs to take easier types of work, but still driving a truck to maintain my lifestyle because of it. You do what you got to do to feed your family. You know, that's what a father does, what a husband does. You do whatever you have to do. Driving a truck, it's not for everybody. You've got to have a certain mindset about you to do it. You've got to be able to be out there away from your family. If something happens at home, you're thousands of miles away or 1,000 miles away, whatever. You can't just pop in and save them. You've got to have a backup system, somebody you can call. Thankfully, my wife's brother lives right next door. Her mother lives on the other side of us. There's family all through this neighborhood. I've been blessed. I really have. I had somebody I could call. But if you're driving a truck, keep that in mind. You need a backup system, somebody you can trust to call if your family's in need, because you're not there. You're doing what has to be done to keep the country rolling, literally. People who don't like truck drivers, I want you to look around you. Everything you're using, including that phone in your hand, was brought on a truck at some point. You should thank them, not curse them. When you're on the road with them, you should respect them, not cut them off. They're doing their jobs. They're doing, what they were trained to do. They're doing what they know to do. And when you do something crazy or try to get, to your exit ramp from the left lane, 4 lanes over, and there's 3 trucks right there involved, you could die. Those drivers could have that on their hearts for the rest of their lives, that their truck was the one that killed you. I've come close a few times because of people doing stuff just like that. I've seen the outcome of things like that. It's not pretty. Let's just say it's a closed casket usually. Just being brutal, just being honest. It's not good. You know, these things you should think about when you see a truck. If you're going to pass it and get on away from it. That's the best thing you can do, because if one of those tires blows while you're beside it, it can cause damage. It can cause a wreck. It can startle you, and you can wreck. When you see a truck backed up to a dock, you should be thankful. He made it. He's delivering his load, picking up his load. He's moving freight. He's keeping the country moving. You should be thankful, not vindictive. Some people think that driving in trucks, you're nasty, you're this, you're scum, you're this. No, those guys are professionals. We all are. We give up a lot because those trucks will literally beat you to death over the years. It's not. I mean, you're riding down the road, even though you've got an air ride seat and an air ride cab and air ride this and air ride that, and suspension. You're still getting hammered. I don't care what they do to that truck. You cannot smooth it out enough. It's still vibrating your bones, your organs. Then you've got, people pushing you. Oh, this load was supposed to be there yesterday, and you get there and they weren't looking for you till next week. It's constantly something. Somebody taking advantage of you. Somebody taking money out of your check. Somebody doing this, somebody doing that. It's always a struggle, but it's what keeps the country moving. Remember all these things when you look at your next truck driver, dirty, tired, probably covered in sweat. Remember these things. Maybe hand him a bottle of water and say thank you instead of cursing at him and trying to get away from him. That man is trying to feed your family and his. It's time for a little respect for America's truck drivers. The ones that are taken out of the trucks that can't read, the illegals, they need to be taken out. They could run over you because they can't read the street signs. Stop sign to them may not mean anything. I've seen trucks run through them. I've seen bad truck drivers. There's plenty of them. They need to be taken out. And we're doing it. We're taking them out. We're sending them home. This is not their home. But the next time you see an American truck driver, a true professional truck driver, show a little courtesy. You may just make his day and give him the reason to keep going, because it's a very tiring profession. That's all I've got to say. Thank you. God bless America, and God bless you.